Hello guys, and welcome back. So in this video we are going to be talking about proof of funds. How do you show proof of funds to IRCC? That's Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship of Canada. That is the body that is in charge of visa application. Those are the immigration officers that process your visas. How do you show proof of funds? So in this video we are going to be limited to study permit only. Yeah, because no matter the type of visa, you must always show proof of funds. Study visas, visitors visas, work permits, and so on. But in this video will be limited to study permits only. So how do you show proof of funds for study permit? So I have been receiving questions such as, does IRCC actually verify the money in your account? Also, for how long does money need to be in your account after submitting your study permit application to IRCC? Thirdly, can I sponsor myself? And if I cannot sponsor myself, who can stand as a good sponsor on my behalf? And thirdly, what are the documents you need to show proof of funds? So in this video we are going to be discussing all those questions and how to avoid rejection when showing proof of funds. So I urge you to stick to the end of this video to get all the info and to avoid any unnecessary errors when processing your study permit. You have to watch to the end so that you don't make that error. Please, if you're coming across my videos for the very first time, please do not forget to hit that subscription button. Also turn on your post notification bell. Please, if you have anything to say, maybe you want me to do a video about a particular topic or a particular area of immigration or study application, please just leave your thoughts in the comment section and I'm going to respond to you. Please stay tuned and I'll be right back. Welcome back guys, and thank you very much to my lovely subscribers. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends. It will help your friends. All right, so it's a beautiful day and I'm pleased to welcome Northern College. This is our most recent partnership. So if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Njukan Roosevelt. I am an international student recruiter and an official representative of 4 designated learning institutions in Canada. I am also in partnership with Edu Mandate, who also holds 6 current representations. So in total, we are recruiting for 10 designated learning institutions in Canada. So just a recap of the schools we currently represent. We have Canadian Imperial College, we have North of Health, Business and Technology, which was formerly known as Evergreen College. We have Atlantic Business College. We have Canadian Institute of Management and Technology. We have Ascenda College. We have Cypress College. We have Focus College. We have Vanier College. We have University of the Fraser Valley. We have Ascenda College. And the last but not the least, our most recent college, Northern College. Without wasting much of your time, let's get down to the purpose of this video. The very first question is, do they actually verify the money in your account? Do they? I'm sure you're going to be surprised by my response. No, IRCC does not verify your money in your account. They don't. You see, IRCC, they have what we call forensic accountant. Did I pronounce that right? Forensic accountant. Or better still, they call them investigative accountant. That means when they take your statement of account, they study your account. They study it like as if they are reading. In fact, they are expert. They have been trained. They could easily fish out errors if it is a fake bank statement. The second question is, how do you calculate proof of funds? Like, how do you really do it? How? It is very, very easy. If you are going alone for a study permit, if you are going alone, then it is very simple. It is the tuition fee plus $10,000 living expenses. You could just add maybe 5,000 or 10,000 extra for miscellaneous or other expenses. You never know. As simple as that. Now, calculating it also depends on the duration of your program. So if you are going for a 2-year program, for example, and the tuition fee is $10,000 per year, it means that you have to take 10,000 times 2 years plus 10,000 for living expenses per year times another 2 years. That is another extra 20,000. So altogether, you have to make a proof of funds of 40,000. Then you can add an extra $10,000 for other expenses. So you can provide a proof of funds for $50,000 and above, just in case, for other expenses and miscellaneous. Now, that was the case of when you are alone, you are going alone. Now, in the case where you are going with dependents, let's say you are going with 2 dependents, for example, that means yourself and 2 extra. That makes it 3. So you calculate yours as we just did the first way. That means tuition fee for the first year plus $10,000 living expenses. Then for the first dependent, you add $4,000 for 1 year. Then for the second dependent, you add $3,000. All right, so that is how it is calculated, as easy as that. To answer the third question, can you sponsor yourself? And if you cannot sponsor yourself, who can stand or who can be a good sponsor for your studies? Yeah, to answer the first part, yes, you can sponsor yourself, but it all depends on who you are. You see, these people, IRCC, they know the African economy very well. If you're from Africa, they know how our economies are, and they know very well that at the age of 18, for example, you cannot have a certain amount of money in your account to stand as a sponsor. So you obviously need assistance from your parents or your aunties, your uncles, your brother, your sister. I will not recommend you taking friends as sponsor, because you will need to provide relationship, proof of relationship. You guys could be friends for too long, and that is why your letter of explanation is very important. But the chances are very minimal, very, very minimal if your friends stand as your sponsor. All right. So if you cannot sponsor yourself, your father is very good, your mother is very good. That is your parents, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. So you should be able to come out with a very good statement of purpose or a better letter of explanation, so that you explain all these things in your letter of explanation. And just so you know, if your parents are not sponsoring you, the person standing as your sponsor needs to provide an extra document known as the affidavit of sponsorship or an affidavit of support, and it has to be signed by a notary, or I think it's a notary or a lawyer, something. It all depends on where you're applying from. So if you're standing as a self-sponsor, right, that means you want to sponsor yourself. If you're claiming you can sponsor yourself, then you should be able to have proof of income. Let's say you're a worker somewhere, so you should be able to have a contract of employment, and you should also be able to provide your recent pay slip, I think at least 4 to 6 months backward. Yeah, so those are the those are the things you will need if you will need to stand as a self-sponsor. You need your recent pay slip at least 4 or 6 months backward. You also need your contract of employment, and also if you're going abroad for studies, you should definitely be needing a leave of absence. Definitely, very, very important. Okay, before we end this video, I would like to give you this school, Redcliffe, is application free for international students. Please, it's application free. You can check them out and the programs they offer. This is their website. Check them out. And if you are a potential international student who has difficulties gaining international admissions abroad, you are on the right channel. You are talking to an international student recruiter. So you can reach out to me using this email on your screen or through this WhatsApp number. You can reach out to me and I'll be pleased to assist you. All right. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please share the video, like the video, leave your thoughts in this discussion, and thanks. See you next Friday. Bye bye.